Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Senior Living Headquarters. So today we are talking about how to buy a wheelchair, a guide to type, size, and price. If you guys want to check out the blog for this, I would highly recommend it because it is loaded and just stocked to the brim of information and just parameters to look for when buying a wheelchair.
Yes, this is a huge post with tons of videos, and you're going to want to check out the blog at seniorlivingheadquarters.com.
And for you dog lovers, there's a dog on the cover, so just to give you a little bit of incentive. Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay, so.
And if you like this, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment.
So first off, in the blog, you'll see the question, do wheelchairs come in various sizes? The answer is yes. You want to go a little more into detail about that?
Yes, well, with different sizes, like I'm not in a wheelchair right now. I'm in what they call a transporter. The wheelchair would be where they have the large wheels on the side where you can wheel them and maneuver yourself. Okay, I really can't. I have to do it with my legs, but with a wheelchair, that's what you would do. Since we don't have a wheelchair, I'm just using this transporter now. And they do come in different, various different sizes. You actually have to be pretty much sized for the wheelchair that you're going to buy.
It is very much specific.
It is. It goes by weight. It goes by the size of your hips.
Yes. C size.
How tall you are. There's a lot into picking out the right wheelchair.
Like, if you guys are following along in the blog, you'll see these two C size, the seat depth, wheelchair arms, footrest options, etc. Like heights, stuff like that. Do you want to talk a little more on that? Any of those?
Yes, like depending on if you're tall or short, your armrests are going to be at different heights.
Same thing with the seat depth.
Exactly, with the seat depth, whether if you're a bigger person, you're going to have it a little bit farther back compared to a more narrower seat. And you're going to need the wheels at a certain height for your arms, depending on the size of your arms, to maneuver yourself and wheel yourself around.
100%. And like you said, there's the weight factors, obviously. And then there are the manual, in your blog at least, you mentioned the manual wheelchairs and powered wheelchairs.
Yes.
What about that?
Yes, you have manual wheelchairs where you do it all yourself. And then you have a, as I just cut off my toe, powered wheelchairs where the person using a powered wheelchair has very limited mobility, and they are actually using like a little joystick on the armrest, and the joystick will control power to the wheels, so you don't have to manually do it. You would just hit the joystick, back, forward, back, left, right, and that would steer your wheelchair the way you go just by controlling the joystick and not having to manually do it.
But there is in fact a cost differentiation.
Yeah,
obviously.
there's a huge cost between a manual wheelchair and a powered wheelchair, but that really doesn't come in consideration because if you need a powered wheelchair, you need a powered wheelchair. I mean, if you can,
yeah, exactly.
If you're not able to do the manual, there's no.
Yes.
You have to get it.
If you cannot move your fingers or your hand.
If you cannot, they also have ones where it is a like a headrest, and it comes around your neck, and you actually just moving your head, you direct which way the wheelchair will go, and how you move your head will determine if you go forward, back, left, or right. And that means if you only have motion from the neck up.
See, I don't know if you guys could tell by like the quality of these videos, but these are not set up at all. So I was trying to trip him up there, and he actually answered. I had no idea about that. So that's actually really cool.
Yes, if you go to the blog, seniorlivingheadquarters.com, we have all kinds of blogs and all kinds of videos and resources. Check it out. All kinds of information for you.
And again, that was not set up. That was actually legit. And I don't care what anybody says. I legit tried tripping him up there. And he had a retort that I was not expecting. Because I was thinking, like, if you can't move your fingers, it's just like, okay, now you got to go back to a manual so someone can push you. Or a transporter, even. I was not expecting you to be able to move your neck.
No, technology has come so far with wheelchairs and stuff. But we have so much information. We can't really cover it in this video. But there's so much information on the blog and so many videos to check out.
But when buying one for yourself, there are 5 factors you have to consider. There's the maneuverability, the comfort, materials, accessibility, and weight. So those are the 5 when buying for yourself. Obviously, then, you know, if you're paralyzed or whatever from the neck down, the headrest thing.
Yes, I mean, you're all going to, for the most part, you do have to get specially fitted for just about any wheelchair. I mean, unless you're kind of like older and you just need a little bit of transportation type of thing. But if you're actually going to be sitting in a wheelchair for an extended period of times, you're going to have to actually get fitted for it.
Yes. And now here's the fun part. I know everybody loves this, because that means that we stop talking for the video.
Yes.
Because we are done reading off of the blog, and we just did the baseline. So if you guys want more details and more information, go to the blog, links in the description. Everything's there pretty much, and everything is in more detail than what we just described to you. So thank you guys very much for watching and spending this evening with us. Very much appreciated, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah, see you later.